Hello, beautiful people of the hood. Welcome to our very first broadcast of La Noticia. Boyle se Defiende. We know that there has been a lot of drama, misinformation, and questions around Defende's decision to reconstitute and focus on fighting gentrification with revolution. In today's La Noticia broadcast, we will set the record straight on who Defende is, why the reconstitution came to be, and update y'all on where our reconstitution process is. This will also be the last time that we address any criticism involving the OVAs, as well as to who Defende is, so make sure to listen up and pay attention. We want to make it clear to the hood that Defende from its inception has been and will continue to be led by militant, native, immigrant, and documented hood-as working class, and particularly women of color, as well as men. While a person's identity does not fucking matter, it is just objectively the case that women have always and still hold leadership in the highest places of the organization. One of the lies that we've seen our enemies repeat over and over is that our reconstitution has resulted in the erasing of women's work. Many of these people practice identity politics. When we say identity politics, we mean that you put someone's identity over their political line, or claim that having an oppressed identity means they have an automatic correct line. These identity politicians have also claimed that DBH is run and controlled by men. The irony is that this claim itself actually does erase the work done by revolutionary women, who have always made up our highest levels of leadership. We refuse to stand by and let these revolutionary women or their leadership be erased. To claim that our organization is run by men is to erase all the badass women who have been doing the work from the gate and who will continue doing the work. At the same time, we refuse to erase the work of revolutionary men in DBH. We will downplay the solidarity and support that these men have offered and continue to offer revolutionary women. There are and have always been militant revolutionary men who are willing to put their lives on the line to defend our hoods. We stand by these men, we stand by anyone and everybody who shares our mission and goal. Now, in terms of our reconstitution process, we have great news. DBH is now a mass organization and no longer a coalition. This means that instead of being made up of various groups, we are now made up of individuals who are down to fight gentrification with revolution in their hoods. This new and improved DBH has room for everyone. If you align with our new points of unity, which will be on our website, please reach out to us and find out ways you can get involved. We want everyone to play a part in actively defending Boyle Heights. This is a call to anyone and everyone who has been wanting to apply themselves in this fight. Now is the time. DBH has always been made up of both masked and unmasked members, due to the real threats we face as DBH for the work we must do in order to defend our hoods. As DBH, we have never shied away from uplifting and defending our masked members, and we do not intend on starting now. But know this, as a now member of DBH, this places me, an undocumented woman, at great risk. Yet, it is a risk I pridefully choose to take in order to give the hood a face they can connect to the movement. Yet my position within this org is no more or less than our mass members. I stand and will continue to stand by the mass revolutionary forces of Boyle Heights. I will not participate in the red scare that has been pushed by Mexica Native nationals in the hood and beyond. We will continue to fan the flames of revolution and not diminish them. For the people who have threatened and mocked us for defending our hoods, it's a shame that you'd rather see your hood be sold off to the next gallery, developer, or sleazy politician than unite and fight against it. It is a shame that instead of carrying out alternative or competing strategies, you all have chosen to side with our opposition and villainizing those putting everything on the line to defend the hood. Remember that we can never get back what we sold out the hood for. Most importantly, for the haters, from now on moving forward, know that when you are criticizing and mocking the work of DBH, you are mocking and belittling the work of an undocumented Native woman of color from the hood. Don't claim otherwise. Now you have the face of who your enemy is. For us, our enemy continues to be the developers, sellout politicians, and the capitalist forces pushing gentrification in our hood and across the globe. That is who we will be spending our time and energy in targeting and destroying moving forward. We understand that gentrification is an innate process under capitalism. This is why we say we only fight gentrification with revolution. When we say fight gentrification with revolution, we really mean revolution. For us, revolution isn't a poetic fantasy, it's something we're really building for right here and now. The corrupt and dying capitalist state cannot provide for the majority of people. It exploits and oppresses them, only gives them bare scraps they need to survive. This state has to be overthrown and replaced by a new state, which places the needs of the people above profit, which genuinely cares about pushing society forward. On a personal note, as an undocumented woman, I view gentrification as a process of forced migration. Now more than ever, the immigrant community needs the strong lifelines and safety nets we have built in the barrio for our very survival, and now more than ever, we need solidarity in order to fight back against the detention and deportation machines that are sweeping through the U.S. without any remorse for human life or dignity. For immigrants, neighborhood networks go beyond the ask of, can I borrow a cup of sugar? The relationships and support systems we have built are literally life and death. We are fighting for the right to remain and thrive in the communities immigrants and communities of color have built from the ground up. If you are down to fight for the hood, if you agree with our points of unity, and if you understand the need to fight gentrification with revolution, then DBH is the place for you. Now more than ever, we need to continue to elevate the fight against gentrification in Boyle Heights. Boyle Heights no se vende, se ama y se defiende.
Boyle Heights no se vende, se ama y se defiende. Boyle Heights no se vende, se ama y se defiende.